Welcome, all of you, to an amazing new Isekai anime of 2025. The name of this anime is The Lord of Mysteries. There is a lot of hype about this anime. People who have read its light novel know that the story, world building, and overall setup are incredibly well done. It is a goated series without any doubt. I also recommend you all to watch this anime from this channel. Without wasting time, let's start episode 1. But before that, if you are new to the channel, then do subscribe and like the video. So let's start episode 1. At the beginning of the story, the narrator tells us that humans living inside the Beyonders world can acquire many Beyonder abilities. But to do this, they will have to take potions. By doing this, those people reach the path of divinity. These pathways are 22 in number, starting with sequence 9. The lower the number in a sequence, the stronger a Beyonder's ability. Those who are powerful sequence Beyonders may even possess the powers of gods. This evolution is also called the Path of Divine.
In the next scene, we are shown the story of September 9th, 1349. There we see a monster coming out, and then a guy appears to fight him. That guy also starts saying, "This world is illusionary, and chaos always continues. The supreme existence is divine blessing." After saying this, he moves forward to fight that monster. He throws his cards to fight, but they are not powerful enough. The monster attacks him and kills him. He falls and starts bleeding profusely. Then the huge monster explodes, causing a massive destruction. In the next scene, we see a plane. A person comes out of it and falls. As he opens his eyes, he finds himself in a different place. He wonders, where am I? I hope I'm not dreaming. Suddenly, he sees a gun in front of him and notices the injury on his head is healing. He starts wondering, am I dead? How did I die?
His memories begin to return. Then a voice calls him Klein. He turns around and asks, "Who is Klein?" But no one is there. Then Klein looks into a mirror and cannot recognize himself. He realizes he has been reincarnated. He has entered another person's body. In the next scene, some detectives enter a house and discover two dead people named Vels and Naya, who graduated from a university.
They suspect suicide, but also note signs of black divination or Beyonder sacrifice, awakening an evil force. Photos show a man named Klein Morty. The deceased were his classmates. His parents are dead, and Klein lives with his siblings. Klein begins narrating his background. He says, "I am a citizen of Ting In City, from the Utravar Count, studying in the Lawn Kingdom of the Northern Continent. I recently graduated and studied Fasek and Hermes." He reads in his diary that on May 29th, Wealth came to him with an ancient notebook. On June 20th, they solved the first page. It was from the fourth epos, written by the Antigonus family. Detectives learn about this family,
And Klein reads further diary entries, June 21, 22, 25, mentioning the Black Emperor, Tudor Kingdom, and a Hornosius mountain range. He wonders if it's all real. On June 28th, the diary entry reads, "Everyone will die. I will die with you." Klein asks himself, why did I write this? A girl named Melissa, Klein's younger sister and a student at Black Learn University, enters. She asks if Klein was up late again studying. Klein hides the diary and a gun. A noise is heard while hiding the gun, and Melissa asked what it is. Klein lies it off, saying his watch broke. Melissa fixes it and leaves.
Then Klein looks in the mirror and sees the head injury has healed. He wonders if this is the benefit of being reincarnated. He questions why the real Klein killed himself, and the memories of Klein are incomplete in his mind. He connects everything to the ancient notebook. He wondered why I reincarnated, and remember he performed a luck enhancement ritual before dinner. He was thinking about these things, and Melissa returns with food. She was going to school and asked Klein to buy bread worth 8 pounds, lamps, and meat. She plans to cook for him because he was working hard to get job ad. Said, "By the way, I will return late today. After she leaves, Klein says, "Forgive me, Melissa. I may not be here when you return."
He recalls the gun and its sound, wondering why Melissa didn't hear it. He plans to perform the ritual again to return to his world and body. At the bakery, Klein buys 8-pound bread. The shopkeeper encourages him about finding a job. Klein notices someone watching him. After taking the bread, he observes the sun, realizing the world is a parallel universe. He sees people playing the card game and says it is Landlord Game, invented by Roselle Gustav, who also invented tarot reading and promoted the Spring Festival. Klein thinks Roselle might have been a reincarnate like him. A clown appears and invites Klein to a circus at 7 p.m. Klein notices the same man spying on him again and gets scared. He agrees to attend and runs.
Klein is followed by that man. He runs and sees another guy smiling while seeing him. He hides himself and sees a magician woman who is using her powers using an orb. And she said, "You're in trouble, right? Let me give you guidance." After that, the stalker named Jenkins and another man also has appeared to that location. And Jenkins sees that man, and after seeing him, he left from there. Meanwhile, the magician says, "The life is unpredictable. No one knows what's gonna happen next. But these tarot cards help you to see future." After hearing tarot card, he said, "So, Rosalie actually reincarnated in this world?" The magician offers Klein a tarot reading for free because he's her first customer. The magician asked, "What you wanna know?" He said, "I wanna know about my past, present and future. There are 3 cards, one present, one future and one for past." He chooses to hear about his present first. The card shows the Fool. That is card 0, representing new beginnings. Another girl appears arguing with the magician that why is she copying her. Klein realizes the magician's reading was fooling him, but the magician says that my reading was accurate. After that, the man with books comes inside, but Klein was already left. Later, Klein returns home and performs the ritual again. Papers fly, but nothing happens. Suddenly, he experiences pain, red markings appear on him, and a red light fills the room. He is transported to a new realm surrounded by colored lights. A girl summons him using mirror magic. Other characters are summoned too. The girl asked that if Klein is the owner of this divine realm.
He's confused and wonder if I am the who spawned them here, but uses his powers to build a throne. Then the guy asks him, "Where am I? And who are you?" Then Klein asks himself, "Who am I? Zhao Ming Roy or Klein?" Then he sits to a throne and introduces himself as Fool.
Then Klein says, "This was just an attempt." The girl asks, "Now that the attempt is done, can we go home?" Klein replies, "Yes, I can send you back." As he looks at her, Klein notices the girl appears innocent and full of wonder, while the other guy seems alert and mysterious, observing everything carefully. The girl smiles and says, "This has been a wonderful experience. I always wanted to encounter mysteries like this." She then asks Klein, "What do I need to do to become a Beyonder?" Hearing this, Klein becomes worried. He thinks to himself, what exactly does she mean by Beyonder? To avoid answering directly, he turns to the other man and says, he can explain it. The man eyes the girl and thinks, she seems noble and well-raised, but I'm from the Sonia Sea. We live worlds apart. Was it this fool who transported us both here? He then answers calmly, to become a Beyonder, you usually need to join a church, like the Church of the Evernight Goddess or others. But not everyone gets the opportunity. True Beyonders exist, and they're still fighting against the darkness that threatens humanity. The girl responds, I don't want to lose my freedom. Isn't there any other way? The man says, I have 2 Sequence 9 potions. Hearing this shocks both Klein and the girl. The girl then says, I've made a deal with him. She turns to Klein and asks, can you be a witness to it?
He agrees to witness their deal. Then she adds, "Also, can you manage gatherings like this again?" The man replies, "Confidently. You possess powers beyond our understanding. You don't need to concern yourself with small details. She and I can handle the rest." Klein hesitates. "If I continue these gatherings, I risk being discovered, but it might also be my only chance to find a way back home." He finally agrees and says, "All right, we'll hold the gatherings every Monday at 3 p.m. They adopt code names. The girl becomes Justice, the man becomes the Hanged Man, and Klein remains the Fool. They officially name their group the Tarot Club. Klein ends the gathering, his energy drained, and collapses to the floor.
The police arrive at Klein's room. Leonard Mitchell, a policeman, and Detective Dunn Smith question him about Naya and Welch. They mention missing weapons and the diary entry about death. Klein claims he doesn't remember. The police say, "You have to come with us." Klein agrees, but during a distraction, he escapes. He flees in a horse carriage, but it's driven by Dunn and takes him to Welch's house. He realizes it was all a dream, but then Dunn appears again and manipulates Klein's dream. A mysterious girl appears and interrogates Klein about the Antigonus notebook. Klein shoots himself, but wakes up alive. The girl and Dunn discuss that Klein's case is abnormal. She warns that Klein is in danger and asks him to join them and become a Beyonder. I know, guys, many things might still be confusing in this episode, but this is just the beginning of the anime Lord of the Mysteries. There's a lot more to uncover, so stay tuned for the next episodes. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Let's hit 15 likes to drop the next episode even faster. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a chapter in this mysterious journey. See you in the next episode. Till then, bye-bye.